What up, YouTube? This is GeoStealth R1. What are we doing today? So I'm going to be doing a little bit of integration with my CVO, Harley Davidson CVO over there. And this is a company called HOGWORKZ. And what they do is they do a lot of stuff. I mean, pretty much so many things that you're able to adapt to your Harley Davidson. Definitely check out their site. It's pretty awesome. But what I wanted to do is change up my headlamp and my passing LEDs. So this would be the HOGWORKZ SilverTooth Performance LED headlights, and this is the SilverTooth Performance LED passing lamps. And let me come across and tell you, just the packaging itself is really nicely done. Yeah, so let's crack this bad boy open and see exactly what we're getting, and should give you instructions on how to install that. I'm pretty much sure of it, so let's check it out. Alrighty, so it does give you foam protectors for both of the packages that are right here. And also it gives you installation instructions for both, which would be pretty cool. It tells you, oh, look, it actually gives you the 2005 and newer. It does come across with their factory harnesses and everything, and 2004 and older. So you're able to do a lot of things, and it does give you diagrams. That's for the passing lamps. And for the headlight, it'll give you this whole breakdown of how you're supposed to install it. Should be relatively simple, but let's just check this out. It gives you, let me put these install things away. Gives you cool decals. I'm not too sure where I'm going to put these guys at, but I'll probably put them on my, over there, either by my lockers or maybe on the wall. We'll see exactly how I'm going to be doing that. But that's pretty cool. Let's start off with the passing lamps. This does have a little bit of weight to it. I like that. It seems like it's built tough. So we'll see what's going on. Looks like I'm not going to need the adaptive harnesses for the older versions, from what I understand. Yeah, and then the headlamp, which this is going to be a pig. Yeah, this has a lot of weight to it. So really nicely constructed, I have to say. Man, I'm very excited about this, and yeah, let's continue. Alrighty, first thing you should do is either throw a towel down or anything that you can protect your front fender. God forbid you drop something on it. At least this gives you a little bit more of a protection on your paint or scratches or anything like that. I try to make sure I do that with any type of work that I do on my Harley. So what you're going to be doing on both sides, you're going to be taking off a screw right here and releasing the outer casing, and then we're able to take out the LED. So once you unscrew right here with the nut, just make sure when you do have that, just place it down. What you're going to do is clean up your nut. It's going to probably have a little bit of rust if you ever wash your bike. But all this is that it unclips, this pops out, and all your stuff should come over here. You disconnect the lead right there, place it down on the floor. If you have carpet or anything like that, or put it on the shelf, gives you the opportunity of cleaning the inside. And yeah, let's move on. Alrighty, so this does give you the option of the halo. Some people like the halo, some people don't. I am going to connect the halo to there. So I do have the options of having that outer ring light up, which is one of the main key features why I bought this. Not only because it does give me a lot more light on the highway, but yeah, so all it is just plug and play. I'm gonna put the shield on, the I guess the backing, and it should just go in real quick. My recommendation to you is that once you clean your screw, do yourself a favor, just throw a little bit of Loctite on there, blue preferably, and clean everything out. And let's see how this side comes out. Alrighty, so this side was done. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. For some reason, Harley put the threads for the Phillips head on the other side. It's gonna work the same way if you're gonna put it on this side. So my recommendation is it's easier to come from the out as opposed to coming from the in. So definitely do it like that. Let's work our way to the other side, and then yeah, then we'll continue with the headlight. Alrighty, that's coming out pretty nice. Now we're gonna work on the headlight. First thing I want you to do is take off this Phillips head screw. Now you can pop off the ring. Alrighty, so HOGWORKZ was able to produce another mounting bracket. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 25 Torx 4 screws, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and let's continue. Alrighty, so once you have the whole headlight released, this gives you the perfect opportunity to clean all this stuff up. So let me get a handle on that, and then we'll continue. Alrighty, so now I'm back to the headlight. So all of that stuff was cleaned out right there. Um, this doesn't look like the correct connector, and the reason why is because these are predated before 2014. So all you gotta do is plug in the harness, and this will connect directly into the port that's just dangling right there. Let me do that right now, and then we'll continue to go. Alrighty, since we utilize this new bracket that's going to be mounting onto the bike right there, so what's going to happen is that I have to remove these screws. They look like a 4 millimeter, and the reason why I need to remove this portion of it off is because I have to mount the bottom portion of it to the bike itself. And when I do that, it gives me the opportunity to go in with those um, 4 torque screws that ended up going within the bike. So let me start removing that and continue. Alrighty, so orientation is going to be everything. So I do have my screws that are going to mount this over here, but make sure that the side that you're going on, this side should be the curved side, should be the bottom when you're starting to mount this up, because what's going to happen is that that's where you're going to mount all your last screw that pretty much holds holds the whole ring on there. So let me start doing this, and we'll continue. Alrighty, so that's the way it should look. Do yourself a favor, do not over tighten this. I mean, this is you're messing around with your fairing right there. Make sure you do not over tighten it. Make sure it's snug and secure, but do not try to over tighten it. Let's move on. Alrighty, so we are ready to install this headlight. What you're going to do first, do not forget, you got to plug in your headlight first. Then what I want you to do is I want you to take these 3 screws and kind of twist them on there so they're able to be like, let gravity do its thing. Once that portion of it does, then I want you to take one of the screws and just line it up to the top, by hand and try to screw it in. And then once you're able to get that portion of it, you're able to work on the left and the right one, and then fasten it up pretty quickly with your 4 millimeter. So let me start that going, and let's see how it goes. Alrighty, so before I throw in the ring, let me get a functionality test on this bad boy, see how it goes. Wow. Holy crap. It lights up the... Wow. You know what? And I like this whole... you can't even do this justice. Let me see, is this that's my hazards. That's this. I don't even know where my brightness is at. Finding it to this point. I'll go this way. Alrighty, let's give this bad boy a functionality test. Holy crap. And this doesn't even give it justice. With this. That would be my brightness. Wow. That's simply amazing. Alrighty, so I'm outside checking out this light. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think HOGWORKZ definitely hit out of the park with this one. If you have any questions or comments you want to leave below, definitely appreciate it. Rate, comment, subscribe. So all of us up on YouTube. Later.